JCPS expects that school to open in 2026, but this is not the first big project announced for this site.
That's right. Shay McAllister walks us through the history of that lot on Broadway.
The property at 18th and Broadway has not been actively used since the Philip Morris tobacco plant moved out in 2000. 6 years later, in 2006, the developer purchased the 18 acres for mixed-use development, but the recession hit and those plans fell through. March of 2014, Walmart announces a $30 million development on the property that would bring in hundreds of new jobs, retail space, and a lot of opportunity to the neighborhood. But after a lawsuit and pushback on the layout from a small community group, Walmart backed out. That was October of 2016. 1 year later, in 2017, Passport Health Plan announces plans to create a campus on the site, a promise to spur investment in West Louisville. They broke ground on a new headquarters, and the metal framework you see on site today started to take shape. But that construction stalled in 2019 when the company fell on hard times, facing changes to Kentucky's Medicaid policy. That metal framework would sit untouched for another 3 years, until 2022, when Molina Healthcare purchased the property from Passport and started collecting ideas on how to use it. One of the ideas at that time was to use it to create a middle school. Now, 2 years later, more than 20 years after the site was last considered functional, community leaders are hopeful this plan will stick.